What's happening, people? United Centrally back again with another video. Same spot, same guys. You know who you are. On to my right, Aaron.
Yes, bro. How's it going?
United stand. You're 3-3. Tell me about it, man.
I can't say much because the video still has to come out. But it was a tough game. It was a tough game till the end. You lot are gonna see the video, man. It's nice.
Fair drama.
My guy Nuradeen.
Yes, brothers. Yes, people. What's going on that United Central tip? Yeah, I'm all right. That guy, Red Devil. Give us that follow on the Twitter.
So it looks like we're not the only banter club in England. Arsenal. Wagwan Arsenal. Europa League back again, mate. You're trying to give us mockers, yeah, for being in the Europa League. Where are you right now, man? 45 million spent now, apparently. 45 million. Yep. Had people coming at me saying, oh, Europa League, where are you? This and that, 5th, 6th. Listen, mate, banter club, you are always banter club. Don't at me again, yeah? Arsenal fans running your mouth on Twitter every single day. Get out of here, man. Arsenal Fan TV banter yesterday. Man had a popcorn ready, bro. DT and them, man, them. Prince Wagwan. 4 goals, yeah? 4 goals, yeah? Get out of here, man. Aaron, chat to me.
Bro, I just same thing as you said, man. Like, it's finishing 5th to go to the Europa League final to get smashed 4-1 to drop back down to the Europa League. Like, it's embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing. And because of what happened yesterday, I want Tottenham to win the Champions League.
Tottenham, do your job now.
Bro, Tottenham what's his name? Expressions. Harry Kane, Harry Klaas say, you know the rest, blood. Jeez, fam. Yo, I want Tottenham to win so that obviously the Scousers, we don't want them to win anything. And I want Tottenham to win as well so that this Arsenal season gets even worse. Do you know what I'm saying?
They might go into hiding, bro.
And that they drown in shame, bro.
Yo, if Tottenham were to win the Champions League, I think the lot of the brothers, you know what I mean, man like Robbie, man like Troops, and I might have to be on suicide watch, you know. I'm telling you. Might be on suicide watch, mate. I'm telling you, mate. I am telling you. But to be fair, I can't batter them too hard because I'm hurting about United. You know what I mean?
But we knew it in Europa League. They had that. You know what I'm saying?
If we would have been into Champions League, I could banter them hard. But I can't really banter them because we're shit as them.
We're both
man.
on Thursday nights.
We're Thursday nights. We're part of that Thursday night club, mate.
We're going to Azerbaijan and Poland and all them.
Michael Owen, mate. We're getting Michael Owen, mate.
John Hartson and all them guys.
Man. And that brother from Scotland.
On the other hand, let's try and make it another English final next year. We've just checked off camera. We checked where the next final is going to be. It's going to be in Gdansk in Poland.
Can we go there, man?
Road to Poland, Arsenal. Let's go.
Yo, can we go there, lad? Can we go there? Yeah. Poland's a bit mad.
It's easier than Baku.
There, bro. Madness. It's madness.
So easier than Baku. So let's go, man.
Yeah, you know what?
Road to Poland, bro.
Road to Poland, man. You know what I'm saying? But this is the new video, guys. Sorry for not uploading regularly, man. But new video, new podcast. Solskjær's Conundrum. Do we stick with the youth or do we buy ready-made talent? Where do we go? Can we buy Dillit for 90 million? We got Transabi there. We got Folsom Mensa there. Do we go buy a striker? We got Greenwood. We got Dembele's 22 Greenwood. Do we go buy? There's so many players we got that we're buying that are João Felix. Do we go buy him or do we promote Gomez, who apparently wants to leave? So for you, just to start off with, what do you reckon Solskjær should do? Mixer of both? What's your feelings on that?
If you would have asked me this question a month ago, I would have said a mix of both. But then I thought about it and I thought to myself and I said, we've done the whole ready-made players thing. We've tried the whole experienced player thing. I'm thinking about Zlatan. Obviously, it's worked, but obviously the injury was bad for him, and then he had to leave at the start of the season after that. We tried it with Schweinsteiger. It hasn't worked. Mourinho didn't fancy him. We've tried it. We've tried it with Di Maria. We've tried these ready-made players and these big-name players. We've tried it and it's not worked. So right now, I wouldn't mind Ollie taking the approach of youth, fresh players, hungry players that have not won a lot of things in their career yet, but want to win more and more and more. And I think Manchester United is a good club to start winning things. Like the Daniel James kid. I was a bit sceptical in the beginning, but thinking about it now, I'm like, do you know what?
15 million, you can't go wrong.
I can go with this, you know what I'm saying? He's going to come to United. He has something to prove. He wants to do well. And I'm going to be on James' watch. I'm going to watch Wales' game so I can have more of an insight of how he plays and stuff. So I'm going to watch him. But yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with Ollie taking the approach of going with youth now. And obviously we've got youth in our academy as well that we need to promote. Greenwood, Chong, Garner. Promote these guys, man. Promote these guys because I don't think they want to rot another season. They want to stay another season rotting the under 23s. They don't want to do that. Like you just mentioned, Gomez wants to leave apparently. He wants to go on loan or leave United, definitely, which would be a huge loss because the guy's a huge talent. You know what I'm saying? So you can't go wrong with going with youth, man. But you have to have at least 1, 2, let's say 3 experienced players. It doesn't mean they have to be old, but just experienced players in the squad.
Is it a big conundrum Alex Solskjaer's got to deal with?
I don't think it is. I mean, United have always had youth and experienced players. You can do both. But you have to do it in the right positions on the pitch. You can't just go and buy. Like I said, with the days under Ed Woodward, we've become the retirement home. We are the retirement home, lads. Right? That's who we are. We are retirement home before everybody goes to China or goes to the United States. So that's why I can't banter hard at Arsenal, bro, because we're a joke. I don't think many of you realise how much of a laughing stock we are. I think you can do both. I think De Ligt is exceptional. Once a player like that comes available, we would have to splash the money on him. But I think we need 2 centre-halves. So, Tuanzebe, I would loan him out again. Because I think
he's... keep Phil Jones?
No. No, but if that means you keep Phil Jones, then give me Tuanzebe, right? I if you give me that, give me Tuanzebe. Anybody but Phil Jones. I think Chong should be on loan. Because I don't see technical gifted quality from him.
What? Seriously?
I don't. From Chong, I don't because I watched them. The guy who's got the technique, the 2 players who got bare technique, just amazing technique. The Mason is out on his way. He is gone for me in terms of naturally gifted technique and football intelligence. Gomez is technically gifted, but would he get a chance in a struggling team like Man United when he's that size, where people at Man United are also obsessed about height, right? So I would loan him out. But to me, Gomez should be the breakthrough and Gardner, because Gardner is physical, tenacious. He can give it. You know what I mean? And we need somebody like that in the midfield anyway. So I would send Chong and Gomez on loan. Bet in Greenwood, because I think you can't bet in too many. When Ferguson did it, he had stability. We don't have that stability, and we need to get rid of these dead wood. But you're telling me off camera that they've got another chance. Yeah. The likes of John Smalling and
crazy.
I mean, when I heard that, honestly, the most exciting time of me all this week in this transfer was when I heard MSL looking to sign Young. I jumped. And then
MLS, what are you doing?
When I checked that guy's a fake tweet, man. And then some people are running with that on mainstream media, man. From a fake tweet. That's a transfer for you.
That's Twitter for you. Aaron, man, what is the plan for Solskjaer now? Can he get the likes of Gomez, Chong in the first team? Or do you think there's going to be a pressure now from the owners to say, listen, we've done all that now. We need to win trophies. This is the time for win trophies. Get your best 11. Even in the Europa League, will he try and play his first 11 all the time? So what do you see like in terms of that kind of aspect? What do you see in that?
I think when it comes to youth players, people always say, oh, you have to wait, you have to be patient. But my take on that is, with youth,
play, man. Yeah.
That's one, if you're good enough, you play. And two, you can never know if they're good enough if you don't play them.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't play them, you will never know. I'm taking an example, Frank Lampard with Derby County. We never heard of Harry Wilson before. We never heard of Mason Mount before. But why do we know now? Why do we know of them? Because he plays them. And they're good. They're good enough.
For them, though, in the youth circles, they were doing bits.
Yeah, but I mean, like, in the global, in the grand scheme of things, like, we didn't really hear of them. Do you know what I'm saying?
And the Championship is one of the toughest leagues in Europe, mate.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's so tough to get out of that Championship. You know
I don't think do other leagues play 42 games, like Spanish League and all that, do they?
I don't know, but I doubt it, bro. Because
intense physical league, man. It's one of the most craziest leagues, man.
Imagine playing 2-3 games a week every week, bro. Exactly. That is mad. So
at the end of it, you just don't even win, get promoted.
Bro,
Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday. You know what I mean? That's how madness it is, that league.
Madness. So when it comes to youth players, you can never know if they're good enough if you don't play them. So I would say, because we've got such a busy schedule next season with the Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup, Europa League, and bear in mind Europa League's got more games Then the Champions League, because you've got the round of 32, which is just sounds crazy. You've got the round of 32, and you just got loads of games. And on top of that, you travel to so many far countries. So, and that takes, and the recovery time, and it takes energy from you. So we need, we need a big squad. We need a really, really big squad of players that can get minutes here and there. If someone gets injured, we can replace it with, like for like. Do you know what I'm saying? So bring in the likes of, promote the likes of Greenwood, Chong, maybe Gomez as well, and Gardner in the first team. I know, like Nuradeen said, maybe it could be too much to promote like 4 or 5 players, but I'm saying, listen, we can't go wrong, man. We can't go wrong.
So just as Aaron touched on there, who would you promote into the first team next season?
Me, Mason agree with this. He's miles ahead. He's miles ahead. Gomez, I just want.
I don't know about Gomez. It's tiny, man.
No. Don't watch that, man. Don't watch that.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like,
don't be so English, man. Think, he's a bit too small, isn't he, mate? He can't hack it. No, man.
What's his name?
Man. When you play football on the floor, it's about the technical skills. It's about the vision. He sees bare passes, man. You talk about Bruno Fernandes. This kid's wavy like that, mate. He can spot a pass. He can score. His time, even though he's small, I've seen him with headers again.
That would be good enough for Premier League. Is that good enough for the Premier League?
No, I'm saying to you, he needs to be loaned out just to toughen him a little bit. Just get him out of the comfort zone, right? Yeah. And then he can come back, right? But I think there's a player in there, and I don't want to lose him. We regret it years later, right? So to me, Mason is definitely. Gardner, I think you can bet him in. But I think Chong is the one to loan out, because I think if Ollie wants us to play the way we're playing.
I'm surprised you're saying Chong,
Yeah, because
over Gomez.
Bro, I watched bare youth games, and I see the talent.
But do you not think United need some direct
with just pace? He's the guy with pace. He hasn't got the technical ability to hack it. He's not got no strong enough, and he hasn't got the technical ability to hack it. Mason Greenwood is a different level to Chong.
I've seen that, yeah.
Different levels, bro, right? So I'm saying now it's time for Chong to go in loaned out in the Championship. See how, like Tuan Sabi, go on, let me see you. Loan him out to Derby. Give it to Derby or one of those teams who are aspirations to come up. Do you know what I mean? No.
no, not Leeds.
Mate. We hate Leeds.
We want to be one piece, Aaron, man.
That's why I said Leeds. I was trying to see.
We want to be one piece. No disrespect to Leeds, but
you know what?
Anyway, if you agree with that, let me know. If you disagree with Nuradeen, what he said there, Chong, should we lower him out? Aaron, for you, who do we bet into the first team?
Mason has to be number 1. He has to come into that first team because that guy is techers. The guy, he's ready. Like, in terms of youth players, sometimes you don't know, is he ready? Mason has been ready, bro. He's been ready. And he showed it in the last game against Cardiff, bro. He's ready. He's
just in Lingard what he's done in the whole career in that Cardiff game.
Exactly, but he's just...
Stop hating on Lingard, man. Listen, we got to stop hating on these players.
I'm not hating on him.
Listen, you were cheering when Lingard scored that wondrous goal to win the FA Cup. When Lingard scored again to win us another cup. You love him when he's dancing, when he's doing the Michael Jackson dance on that.
Let's get out there, yeah. I'm not them kind of guys, yeah. On the Instagram and the Twitter, yeah.
Man.
I'm not saying I'm that kind of guy that will go on there. I'm not that kind of guy that's going on there and commenting the vile abuse, and all the shit that he's getting onto. I'm not about that. Yeah. When you're on the football pitch, I'll slate you, get me, because that's where you are, yeah. Off the game, I'm not asked what you're wearing. People were moaning about him when he came to the Legends game in suited and booted. Like, come on, man, that's outside the pitch. So I don't know what you're trying to say about that. You know what I'm saying?
So to me, it's ridiculous. I mean, when I go off topic, but it's ridiculous what him and Rashford are getting, the abuse they're getting. It's absolutely ridiculous because to me, it's criticising them, blaming those two, escaping on our season. It's like they're blaming the wrong people. Ed Woodward is the guy to blame. If anybody's to blame of the mismanagement of the past 6-7 years at Man United, not fucking.
No hard feelings for Woodward.
Fuck him, man. If I see him in dark alley, I'll strangle him, mate.
Oh, my strong words on Ed Woodward.
I've always said, like, outside of.
I'm not into violence.
That's only him, by the way.
I've always said, about Lingard and Rashford as well. Outside of the pitch, I don't really care what they do. Yeah. Sometimes you'll be like, oh, why'd you do that? But I don't really care. Me, it's when you get on the pitch. It's when you get on the pitch, it's when you give me on the pitch. And to be fair, when Ollie first came, everyone knows that. They were firing this, that and the other. They were good.
We gave the reasons already why. What happened? The breakdown, the physicality. Lingard has been injured. Rashford has been injured, playing with illness. We can't just blame these.
But how long do you give, man?
No, stop. They've not played since then, have they? They've not played.
They have played a couple of games.
No, they've played a couple of games, but players lose form. I would love to think what you guys would have made out of you tweet them up. What you would have made out of Cristiano Ronaldo when he came with his spaghetti blonde streaks and that, when he was just doing bare stoppers and diving about the pitch, or when Beckham was going with posh spice and doing this partying here and there, whatever, and wasn't playing.
Different era, though.
Are you mad? Are you mad? These people. You would be. I remember when United lost the league to Arsenal. Arsenal went and did the double. Not Arsenal won the league.
2001.
Yeah, I remember Beckham and that were raving. Beckham and that were raving, bro. They were raving. They were raving in 21s. Yo, most of you, I'm showing my age now. 21s, man. Bigger than the 21s. I don't think it was 2001, but I'm talking about in the 90s when we were battling out with Arsenal. They were raving champers, man, having a ball. They didn't. We were all devastated, and they're having a ball. But you won't hear that about Beckham. Because at different times, now if Twitter existed, some of the United players would have got the likes of Darren Fletcher, who played out wide. Fergie persisted playing him out wide for a long time.
Yeah. Is that the problem though? Then because then the youth for the next time.
Listen, Rashford and Lingard are not the problem, Man United. Give it a fucking rest.
Do you reckon that would be the problem? Because obviously the Mason Greenwood and the next generation, like that's why if you get many ready-made talent. They've got the talent there. You know what I'm saying? Whereas say the Chonga Gomez is, you go with me. They've not, it's whether, the Rashford, we've hyped them up and look what they've become. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was going to say. The problem with me is, and that's just my personal opinion, we've hyped Rashford and Lingard up to a point where we thought they were world beaters. Do you know what I'm saying? When they're not. If Greenwood comes into the first team, trust me, Lingard's going to stay on that bench. Yeah. And that's when everyone's going to realise, oh shit, we've actually hyped them up for no reason. Do you know what I'm saying? Lingard, and I've always said Lingard, Nuradeen said we were happy when he scored, the goal in the League Cup final and the FA Cup. I was as well. But back then he was young, bro. Right now he's turning 27, and turning 27, and we're still talking, and even pundits are still talking about potential at 27. That's
potential. Listen. I don't think I agree with you. It's not. I don't think potential. But last season he was one of the best players of last season, bro. We finished second. I know we finished a long way behind City, but he was one of the best players in terms of attacking endeavour in our team. Him and Martial were banging in the goals last season. Last season. Yeah. So players lose form. Players have injuries. Ollie rushed him back against Liverpool. That's when he broke down. He got injured against Paris Saint-Germain. A couple of days later, he rushes him back. A week later, he rushes him back against Liverpool. He breaks down. He's not had a consistency of games. I'm not making excuses for these guys. I'm just telling you the facts. I'm not. Listen, when the whole team loses form, you expect one guy just to carry it all. No, that's not happening.
No, but it's the way he's broke down, man.
Listen, football is a team. We everybody run out of gas. I said it to you. I've explained it. I said to you, next season, I'm not making excuses for nobody. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because by this time, Ollie would have them trained and playing and with the fitness work that needs to be done with them already. So next season, nobody is fair from criticism. But I'm just giving you an insight into how it goes when you have to plan for 2 days, two days for a game, and you cannot then go and work on the pitch and work on the different things. You're just going from game to game, rest, recovery, game. You can't, and Europa League's gonna mess us up, man. So we're going to be Banter FC again next season. Seriously.
What I was going to say about Rashford as well is, I agree with you, but to a certain extent, because when he was injured and he kept being played by Ollie, I agree that Ollie made a mistake by consistently keeping on playing him every single game. But you have to think Rashford is a guy that always wants to play. He always wants. He needs to, and I agree. He needs to stop that as well, because now he's been selected for the Nations League. He's going to play again. Against what game was it? When Ollie said Rashford was playing with a strap onto his shoulder, I was like, what's going on? Why are you forcing this? His tank was empty by the time we played PSG. His tank was empty. We should have rested him, and that's why I don't agree when we said off camera that I don't think it's the right decision from Ollie to make Rashford his main man, because he's not ready. He is not ready, and people are going to say, yeah, he's 21, he's young, give him time. But then I'm like, why are you saying this now? But then before we played PSG, there was comparisons between him and Mbappe. Do you know Do you know what I'm saying? And Mbappe, and that's when I say Mbappe at 19 was ripping Manchester City's defence apart.
He's on his own. Mbappe's out on his own. Let's not compare him. Yeah.
Some United fans were actually comparing him to Mbappe. I wasn't.
They need to chill out.
They need to chill out.
I wasn't. I wasn't. But they were. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying we've hyped him up to an extent that he thinks now he's like a Ronaldo or something. Consistently taking free kicks when he's putting them on what is it you say all the time? Onto Mancunian way.
Yeah, Mancunian way, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like we need to bring him back down to earth, bro. That's why I'm saying we need a number one striker. Rashford can play second fiddle too.
Yeah, we should have just made a show of Rashford and Lingard, you know what I'm saying? But, that's a conundrum right now.
Listen, that's what's out there now. For me, next season, no excuses. And the only thing I would say is that Ronaldo wasn't complete at 21. Messi wasn't as consistent at 21. So this idea, and you look at the numbers as well. Look at the numbers.
Messi got his first Ballon d'Or at 21, I think.
Yeah.
Was he as consistent as 21 at the age of 21?
It was.
21. Messi was ripping teams apart. Yes.
You know what? I forget. You're right, because he came in when he was 17.
But that's a special player.
Messi. You know what? I take it back. I'll give you the error in this one. At 17, you know what? I remember the first time I seen him play. Actually, he's 17 when he come on the score for Barcelona.
Yeah.
But to me,
for me, the only player I see is Mason Greenwood on that level. Like, we can get to that level.
Mason Greenwood.
Not Messi's level, by the way. Don't
we
hold me
have
on
to
there.
be careful. We have to be careful. We have to be very careful with getting Mason in and out. There has to be really. I'm gonna watch Ollie, how Ollie really plays him and how he uses him, because if we try to burn him out and make him the focal umpire and overhype him, that he could burn out as well. And that is a very thin line, the ways of embedding a footballer. That's why I'm telling you, embedding too many footballers, too many young players is not good, because they lose their confidence. Because if they burn out, if Rashford is burning out, what if Mason's going to be burning out? Big time football this, bro.
Yeah. There we go, that's the end of the video. Yeah. Aaron, what's the socials, man?
Mr. Aaron UTD everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube, of course. Loads of vlogs, loads of videos, loads of United content.
Listen, man, you're sleeping on this guy, man. Trust me, man. This guy brings out the best content, man. Shout out to him. And Nuradeen, that guy Red Devil, is it?
That guy Red Devil, man. Let's go, people. I'm going to be hopefully uploading little videos just to responding to breaking news of transfer. So let's...
Yeah. You have to specify.
Especially on Twitter. So get on that. Me giving you my analysis of what is going on, the madness that's surrounding Man United. How's the rants, mate? Rants.
He could be an Indian guy, you know, the Indian guy from there. You could be that guy, man.
Yo, give it up, that brother, man. That
Angry Rant, man.
Angry Rant, man. We call him Angry Nuradeen, yo. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's rolled to 3K, guys. I think we're about 40 away from 3K.
Guys, subscribe to this guy's channel, man.
And share, man. Come on.
Take him to 3K.
That's it, man. It's crazy, man. Crazy journey, guys.
And get in the comments. Get in the comments. Where's my fans, man? Where's
yeah, exactly. Do you agree with Trong? Do we loan him out? Do we, you know what I mean? Do we agree with Angel Gomez? What I said, is he fit for purpose in the Premier League? Let me know in the comments.
Are you agreeing with Aaron, man like Aaron educating me about Messi, you know?
Yo, Messi.
One off.
Get in the comments below, guys.
Get in the comments below. You know what to do. Like the video. Subscribe to United Central. Subscribe to United Stand also. You know what I mean. We just did a video on transfers. Whether we get them, it's another issue. But you know what to do. Like the video. Subscribe to United Central, and I'll hopefully see you soon. Bye bye. Take care. Peace.